Whoop. What it is, Wayne Squad? It's your boy, bitch, be sexy.
I'm Nakina.
And marvel at my greatness. So y'all know what today is. Roll that intro.
What?
Because it's movie night. Will and Nakina. I'm just playing.
Wrong
Welcome back to Will and Nakina Unfiltered. Episode
87.
on the podcast. How you doing?
I'm sorry about that, y'all. You know
my brain
silly.
switch off sometimes.
Anyway,
because I totally didn't do that on purpose.
Right.
I didn't. I'm really stupid. I'm really stupid. Y'all be thinking I be playing.
Anyway, y'all.
I be dead serious.
I done had a long week. That's the reason. I've been sick. That's the reason y'all didn't get a podcast last weekend. I have been sick just about all week.
It's been a terrible week for me, too, because she made me sit at home with her. I feel like you shouldn't go to the gym this week.
Well, excuse me for what my husband
made me sit at home and not go to the gym for an entire week.
While I'm feeling horrible. Like,
it's all right, because come Monday, I'm back on it.
Good for you. I hope you do different things.
I hope you shut up.
Anyway, y'all.
Hater.
The first one says, y'all, I just realized something. When you young and you try to talk to girls, they turn you down a lot. But when you get older, a lot of chicks just be throwing it at you. I'm 20, by the way, and I just want to say y'all are the GOATs. Oh, shout out to you. But
yes, I know I'm the GOAT.
I get what you're saying. When you're young and you flirting with the girls, they usually just like, boy gone. Like, you
ugly.
But when you older, you got your good paying job, The women just be like, well, how you doing? So,
how you doing, sexy?
I can understand.
But nowadays it's about money, so I say slow down, find the right one.
That man is enjoying his life.
I understand. Shut up.
I'm telling you, for the looks of that mess.
No, I understand it. You enjoy your life, but don't be out here moving too fast. The point,
a whole bunch of them.
The point of talking to a female is to find a wife and to settle down and start a family. It's not to be out here doing whatever with anybody. And wear protection always. Don't be out here doing anything.
Next thing, is it pretty?
I'm trying to be.
Is it petty?
I'm not trying to have him ruin his life over some goofy chick.
Is it petty of me to not go to a barbecue my girlfriend's family is having because none of their food is good? Like, literally, coming from a Jamaican family.
You Jamaican?
Sometimes
Jamaicans get down. There's a lot of it'd be a lot of y'all.
Sometimes I expect the food to be amazing.
Oh yeah, Jamaicans can throw down.
How? He yelling. How do you burn potato salad?
What?
Mac and cheese. Don't even get me started. How do I tell my girl in a nice way, thanks, but I'm good?
Just tell her you're not about to go and eat that burnt food.
First
That's
off,
what I would tell her. I'm not going around your people when they can't cook.
First off, the potato salad of all things at a barbecue, you expect the potato salad to be amazing. You wanna have the best potato salad you've ever had. You wanna be like, ooh, this is amazing. But burnt? And everybody eating it?
It's crazy. Ooh. That's crazy. First, why would you even bring burnt potato salad? How do you burn the potatoes?
I want to know who making that potato salad.
And how do you burn macaroni?
It mess up the macaroni.
How do you burn macaroni?
Macaroni is easy to make.
The easiest thing you can make is macaroni. How do you burn that?
Ooh, that's why you can't eat it at everybody's house.
Oh my soul, shorty.
It say
people are.
If y'all had 60 seconds to talk to a cat, and you not only understand it, but the cat understands you, what would you say or ask the cat? I'm going to let you go first.
I would ask the cat a lot of it. Boy.
Just a lot of questions.
Boy, it'll be some questions I would ask that cat.
One in particular, I would be like, my only question is, like, because you want to understand the cat. You want to understand why they do the things they do. You ever seen them funny cat videos where a cat just did something so stupid? Like, I just want to understand. Like, what made you do that?
I want to know why cats don't like cucumbers or aluminum foil. Because whenever you put aluminum foil on the counter, a cat try to jump up there, that cat will ricochet off that counter so fast.
And why your fur gotta be everywhere, man?
Like, well, they can't help that. They shed.
I know, but I'm just saying that's a question. Some questions I would ask. I'm just saying. But
you
anyway,
asking a simple. I'm trying to get down to some deep spiritual stuff. Well, you know, cats are.
You look like you would do that.
Cats are connected to that dimension, that spiritual realm.
Will look like he would do that.
They connected to that.
He looked like he would do that. Just be down there. Here, kitty. Just be talking to the cat.
Hey.
Dr. Doolittle. Some Dr. Doolittle stuff. Because Dr. Doolittle looked crazy when he first started talking to animals in that movie.
Dr. Doolittle did look crazy.
Yes.
You were watching that the other day.
I was. What movie scared?
Decent movie.
What movie scared the F word out of you when y'all were a kid? LOL. I'm gonna let you go.
Oh, I forget the name of it. What was that, man? The movie where the dude, he was invisible. Like it was Kevin Bacon in the movie. And it was like they did this little move. They made him invisible to do something.
I don't remember.
I forget the name of the movie, but
you can always look it up on your phone over there.
I gotta have some point of reference.
I'm saying you could be looking for it over there real quick.
I'm saying, like, hold on, yeah, because.
Because I'm sitting over here and I'm pretty much about ready to scratch my head trying to remember what movie you talking about. Just Kevin Bacon Invisible or something like that. Type it up. Google it.
Exactly what I'm about to do.
That's what Google is for. Google it.
Hollow Man. See? That's the movie.
See?
When I saw that, because that came out in 2000. In 2000, I was still a kid. I was a shorty. Shorty. Like, a kid. Apparently, and I remember some of that night, but I think I woke up because I think I had took a nap or whatever. I woke up. My grandma was watching that movie because one thing about my grandma, when she watched something, she finds a movie she like, you gonna see it all day, every day for like 3 years straight. My grandma is that. She's still like that to this day. If she find a movie she like, you gonna see it every single day.
You telling me that movie where that lady came out that person in that shower's head? What was it? The Grudge? You telling me?
Oh, The Grudge! Oh, boy. I forgot about The Grudge.
Y'all,
The Grudge terrified me as a child.
In the shower, just like stay away,
bro. When I tell you, it wasn't nothing on this planet scarier than The Grudge when I was a kid. And then I made the mistake of watching Ju-On, which is the Japanese version of The Grudge. Yeah. And when I tell you that is way more terrifying it was way more terrifying to child me. When I tell you, I promise you, I had to pee. I watched that movie that night and I had to pee. And I was so scared, I didn't even get up. I literally sat there, peed on myself, and went to sleep.
No.
I was it terrified me.
I really was like checking the back of my hair. I promise y'all. I was a kid.
Because the hand came out of hair.
I was checking my head. I washed it up like, ooh, stay away.
I know a lot of people seen The Grudge. If you ain't seen The Grudge, go watch it. And then after you watch that, watch Ju-On. Ju-On is terrifying. It's the same movie, but it's the Japanese version, and it's terrifying.
And
original It.
Also,
when he came out that shower drain,
this all the time. I'm looking at the drain,
bro.
Like
after I seen that movie, I refused to stand in the shower drain. Whenever I took a shower as a kid, right? Now, go ahead. Now, say what you gonna say, because
keep in mind when I watched both of those movies, I had to been like one of them. I had to be like 8, and the other one I had to be like 10. So both times I'm in the shower, scared. I'm scared, just like no, you just stay where you at.
When I seen him come out that shower drain on It.
Yes.
When I tell you, it was the most horrifying. Anytime I took a shower, I never stood near the shower drain. I always felt like he was gonna come up that shower drain if I was standing there. I was literally every time I took a shower as a kid, standing right at the back of the shower, barely wet, because I'm like,
barely get any water.
I didn't like to wash my face so I ain't wash my hair because I ain't want to let them. I ain't want to get snuck up on.
I watched both of these movies on a Friday at school. I'm like, what teacher would show me?
What teacher shows that? Like, that's terrifying.
Everybody in the classroom was just like,
now, because my pop's old. He just turned. He about to be 52 this year.
Yeah.
Old man, if you're watching this, you old. But he said in his generation when he was younger, it was The Exorcist for him. He said that movie terrified him.
I'm already knowing.
I wouldn't know because I wasn't born when that movie came out. Old man.
Anyway, moving on, y'all. It say, am I wrong for feeling used? This guy I've been...
You thought it was feeling you?
Please, no. Am I wrong for feeling used? This guy I've been talking to, he'll call or text me randomly, and we'll hang out for maybe a week. And then he'll stop answering my calls and texts. And the whole time we're together, we have an amazing time, no arguments or anything. Like we be chilling. Am I possibly a comforter
you the side
or a
piece.
Side chick? What do you
the side piece?
It sound like you the side chick.
When his girl is acting up, he come to see you.
That's what it sound like. When he want a good time, he want just peace and quiet.
He want peace and quiet.
He comes to you.
He want somebody he could talk to without hitting on.
But the fact that he keep doing that,
you
keep letting him do it, because you are allowing him to do it. I mean,
don't let him do that.
You said it's not the first time, so he know that you're going to welcome him back with open arms.
Sister, you got to put you first. Stop talking to this man. You are worth more than what you are valued higher than how he sees you.
Exactly.
You are wife material.
Yeah, you most definitely wife material. If
you're dealing with this, and it's the only man you talk,
right?
Look,
what you looking at me for?
I'm just playing. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. But you are wife material. Get you a man that appreciates you. Okay?
Yeah.
Because you definitely the side piece.
All right, y'all. So it's time for some fun stuff.
Fun stuff?
Yes. Fun fact. Hold on. Will, listen here. Listen here. I ain't in the mood for your ignorance when I read my fun facts. You hush. Unless I ask you a question.
Just one thing before we start.
What?
I kind of didn't like the way they ended Snowfall.
You know what? Now that you bring that up, I honestly didn't like how they did Franklin either. Because, I mean, I understand he
lost his mind.
Right.
Which I feel like the man could have... The last good thing he had going in his life was his wife. And he put his hands on her. And that just broke my heart. Because it was just she the one person who was by you through everything. She supported you. Mm-hmm. No matter what you did, she saw you lost your mind and she was like, this is my man.
Exactly.
But when you put it hurt me to see that. I'm like, he just ruined the last good thing. Because when she left, I knew it. I'm like, it's over for Franklin. It ain't no more coming back for him. He about to lose everything. And when he lost her, he lost everything. And I was like, ain't nowhere else to go but down for him after he lost her.
She kept trying to tell him, different ways they could just take off with the little money they had. But he was just so stuck,
she said,
in that mindset of getting that other large amount of money.
Because when he first got his money, so she said, we could sell off the properties. And we could, they basically could rebuild.
Right.
Because they had $73 million was a lot of money to get stole from
it. Was.
So you still $73 million from me. I probably do the same thing he did, but I wouldn't go as crazy as he did.
Ugh.
But man, it's just she was right every single step of the way. They could have just rebuilt, but she supported him through everything. And what he do? He had to go and put his hands on her. And when he lost her, as soon as he grabbed her throat, I was like, bro, like it's over with for him now. And then when he left, I'm like, she ain't gonna be back. She ain't gonna be there when he get back.
Yeah, which she wasn't.
It hurt my heart to see him do that because I'm like, this man lost everything. And then he called his mama out her name.
Yeah, but I can say the cast really did a phenomenal job, though.
He said,
even though
he said, sexy chocolate like me.
Well, anyway, even though it went the way it did for Franklin, I really feel they all did a phenomenal job. You can really see how much hard work and effort they put into the show. So I
hated how they did Jerome, man. I just don't.
Well, I mean, it had to go that way. That's just,
it didn't though, man.
It had to go that way, man.
He was my favorite character.
Anyway, he done interrupted me enough, y'all. Fun fact number 1.
Teach a man how to squabble.
Did you know a dog's sense of smell is 1,000 times greater than a human?
I knew. Yes, Nakina. I did not know that.
I hate doing anything fun like this with Will.
I did not know that.
He's so dang sarcastic, y'all. Fun fact number 2.
I'm playing along.
No, I don't need you.
To act like I'm stupid? I'll act like I'm stupid.
I didn't say you had to act like you was stupid. You ain't
telling me stuff that I know.
You're not acting.
oh, don't call me stupid. I can talk about some stuff. Don't call me stupid.
Y'all, let me stop playing around here. Will,
I can talk about some stuff. Don't call me stupid.
Oh, I can. You want me to go down the list too?
Oh yeah. Oh, we can both. We both done. We can put each other out there. What's up?
I hate to move.
There's a podcast.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just being silly, and he just
go ahead.
Because we got it seem like it's about to get real, and we just joking. Fun fact number 2.
Know, as long as they've been watching us, they know that.
Fun fact number 2. Did you know cats have 32 muscles in each ear?
That I actually didn't know.
Exactly, I know.
That I actually didn't know.
I knew he'd know that one. Fun fact number 3. Did you know 3 weeks before they started recording The Walking Dead, Andrew Lincoln,
one of my favorite series,
who plays Rick Grimes,
yes,
went out and practiced his accent by ordering coffees and fried chicken? Okay.
Hey, that's the best way to do it.
At least he learned how to do it. He figured out a way that was creative.
He said, Carl. That's how he said Carl. Carl.
Fun fact number 4. It say, did you know Uncle Phil from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air,
greatest TV uncle on the planet,
was also the voice of Shredder from the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon?
Really? I did not know that.
Now, I did not know that.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
I
didn't know James Avery was the voice of the original Shredder.
The next one says, if either of you could be any animal, would you rather be a dog or a cat? A cat. Yeah. A cat.
I would rather be a cat.
Themselves a lot, you know.
Because dogs are too dependent on people.
Yeah, you gotta take a dog to doo-doo and...
I don't like being dependent on people, so yeah. And a cat, you can let a cat out. You ain't even got to feed a cat. You let a cat out. A cat will go get his own food.
Yeah.
They'll bring you half a bird back.
I promise you. A burger or something.
I don't understand how cats catch birds.
I don't know.
They will bring you a half a bird back and be like, here, you want the rest of this?
And you think to yourself,
I ate my half. You can have the rest.
Wings and they fly, but somehow cats
catch them all the time. You know how hard it is? I got a parakeet. You know how hard it is to catch a parakeet? Imagine how hard it is to catch a wild bird.
Anyway, what movie would you like to see made into a TV series? John Wick. I would love to see that. Yes,
John Wick.
Yeah.
But it has to have Keanu Reeves in it. If it's a series, I want Keanu Reeves doing it.
Yeah. What else? Another movie. What movie can I think of? Norbit would have turned out pretty decent as a TV series. That would have been a funny show.
That could have been, yeah.
What else? I'm trying to think of what else. I don't know, y'all. I ain't trying to be sitting here thinking about it.
As a series, I say The Matrix. Yeah. The Matrix series. The series of Matrix movies.
Venom. Venom would be a good show.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they have to have Tom Hardy.
Yeah. It says, what song could y'all listen to on repeat and not get tired of hearing? LOL. Oh, that's easy.
It's anything Polo G, because he the truth.
Anything Drake.
Anything Lil Wayne.
Drake from like 2010-ish.
You know what I just thought about?
That album was... I mean, now I can still listen to him on repeat, but that album is, yeah.
I just be mentioning Lil Wayne. I just thought about when I saw this. It was a post on I think Facebook. Somebody said Lil Wayne really had Bobby Valentino try to sound like a police siren. And I really thought about it. He was really...
Yeah. He was saying it, though. He was saying it. It says...
I did it. When I did, I thought about it, and I must have... And when I tell you, I died laughing. I was laughing for like a solid 10 minutes straight. I was in here. I was in tears in here. I'm trying to... Boy. I'm sorry.
What sport?
It was hilarious. I'm sorry. It was funny.
What sport, if any, do y'all wish you could play?
Football,
tennis.
But I'm too I like basketball because it's good cardio, but I also like football because I'm more of a physical contact type of sport type of person. Like it'll either be rugby because it's physical contact or like football.
Right.
I always liked football since I was a kid. That was what I did. I played football a lot when I was a shorty.
Right. I like to watch basketball and like football, especially the highlights. But I personally would like to play some hockey because I don't know how to play hockey very well. I would like to play tennis because I would enjoy just winning a tennis match. Just because they really be in it. They just...
all that grunt.
Yeah. Soccer. I know how to play soccer, but man, I love that sport. I love it. Like, just, I'm sorry, y'all.
Soccer is soft. I'm sorry.
Soccer is fun. And if you really get into it, man.
Like, it's a no contact sport. It is very soft.
Well, that's because it ain't football, huh? Is it because it ain't football?
Manly men play football. Manly men play football. If you play basketball is more of a contact sport than soccer, and that ain't even a contact sport.
I love me some soccer. I ain't about to sit here and just listen to you.
I can't even watch World Series soccer. It's trash to me, man.
But that's because you don't play soccer.
I don't see how so many people
I've been on the soccer team
get excited about soccer. It is garbage. I don't see how people even play FIFA. FIFA is trash.
I enjoy competition. Like, when I tell you competition excites me, I be like, ooh, yeah, let's do this.
You know what's exciting?
What?
Seeing somebody get hit as hard as they possibly can get hit in pads and tights. Because that's what you wear. You wear, like, compression pants with pads.
You watch wrestling, so that's expected for you.
Yeah, I like wrestling. I like wrestling, too. I don't watch all wrestling. I watch WWE. I need to get into AEW because I heard it's good, but... I just watched WWE. I'm probably gonna go back and get into AEW. Probably not. I'm a creature of habit. Once I start a habit, I'm all in. So yeah.
Moving on. What is your favorite childhood cereal?
Peanut butter Captain Crunch.
My favorite childhood cereal.
My mama used to get it. Oh, Corn Pops?
Yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah.
But my mom used to get them peanut butter Captain Crunch. She didn't get it all the time. Mm-hmm. But when she did get it, boy, I go through a whole box. Don't play with me. So.
I'm trying to think of what else. I ate Apple Jacks a lot as a child.
Apple Jacks. Oh. Apple Jacks is top tier. If you ask me, here's my top 5. It's Apple Jacks. Mm-hmm. It's Fruit Loops. Mm-hmm. It's Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Right.
It's what's that?
Lucky Charms too.
Yeah, Lucky Charms are good. Apple Jacks, Fruit Loops, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. the sugars, the honey smacks, the ones with the frog on them, those, and it's peanut butter Captain Crunch.
That's my top 5 cereal. About Rice Krispies. I could tell some Rice Krispies.
Yeah, Rice Krispies. Put a little bit of sugar on there. Plain stuff. You gotta your palate is boring.
Whatever. Anyway, Will, this question is for you. Do you feel women should take their husband's last name when they get married?
Yes.
Or the man take their woman's last name when they get married?
In my opinion, a woman should take a man's last name. I feel like a man who take I can't respect a man who got his wife's last name. Like I just don't.
Well, I mean that's I can't respect a man. That's how you came up.
That's how it's supposed to be.
I was trying to get him to take
She tried to get me to take it. And I looked at when she asked me that, I looked at her like, what?
When we got married, I kid you not,
I felt insulted that she asked me that.
He did feel insulted. But I was like, Will,
if anybody's more of a manly man on this planet, I'm it. And she asked me that, I felt like she was attacking my manhood. Like, huh? Why would you ask me that?
Me personally, I felt it was different. I was just like, we ain't got to do that, all that little traditional stuff. I was like, look, why don't you take my last name instead of me taking your last name? But he was like, nah, you taking my last name.
You know how goofy your last name is? Your last name was?
I don't care.
Will McGee. I'd have sounded stupid. McGee, Will McGee. I'd have sounded goofy. Yeah, that last name is goofy. McGee.
Anyway, y'all.
McGee. You sound...
My boyfriend just told me he's attracted to my brother.
Huh?
And I honestly don't know how to feel about it. Well, baby, all I can tell you is move on or figure it out.
Is your brother attractive, though? That's the question. Probably not to you because that's your brother. But, yeah, that's crazy.
All I can tell you is move on.
How are y'all finding these men that's attracted to y'all male relatives? Where are y'all looking? Y'all on dating apps or something? Because it's happening too much. We getting too many questions where y'all finding men that's attracted to y'all male relatives or they male best friends.
I got a question, y'all. In y'all opinion, who was the best TV/movie dad? Carl Winslow.
I was just about Carl Winslow.
Yeah. Well, Uncle Phil was an uncle.
Uncle Phil, but he was still he was
like a TV dad. Yeah.
He still was. He was basically Will's father, but he had kids though.
Yeah.
Ashley and.
That's it for
Carlton.
my vote.
But yeah, top 2 TV dads to me, Carl Winslow and freaking him, James Avery. Uncle Phil. That's what I did. Uncle Phil.
What's one of the saddest songs you ever heard? I know most people say something. What was that song by Adele? Someone Like You? No, that Prince song, Doves Cry. He really make you get in your emotions to me.
Nah. It was a good song. I like that song. I thoroughly enjoy it. Every time I just randomly listen to it randomly because, every now and then I get into an 80s funk, 80s and 90s funk.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, all I want to do is listen to like the, 80s and 90s songs. Mm-hmm. And that's always one of the songs that pop up. That and Do Me Baby. Do Me Baby. Like you never done before.
Okay, but yeah.
I mean, they'll sing it. But what was the question again?
The saddest song you ever heard.
The saddest song. You know that song by Khalees where she, the music video where she was like ripping herself apart?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That song was very sad when I was a kid.
It was like a Halloween themed song.
That song was very sad when I was a kid. The one by Khalees.
Yeah, it was a heartbreak song.
I forget the name of it.
I know what song it is though. Yeah. Tell me why.
Yeah, it was crazy. The symbolism behind that song was crazy.
Yeah. Tell me why I took my wife to a fancy restaurant and she decides to order chicken nuggets. You at a fancy restaurant where they sell fancy food and you ask for chicken nuggets. I might as well have took her to a fast food restaurant. LMAO.
That'd have been my thing. If I'm going to take you somewhere nice, why are you ordering stuff that you can get at a fast food place?
This is my thing.
If I take you somewhere, you better get a $500 steak.
She didn't ask you to take her to that fast food restaurant. They happen to be
fancy restaurant.
Well, look, she didn't ask you to take her there. I said fast food.
Where you at?
Because that was the last thing he mentioned.
Yeah.
But, you took her to that fancy restaurant. You never know. Maybe she wanted to go to a fast food restaurant and get her some chicken nuggets. So it was on the menu. So she was like, hey, they got something I actually want to eat. I'm going to get these chicken nuggets. But I can understand your frustration because you was trying to take her out and have a good time.
If I take you to a nice restaurant and you get anything other than an adult meal, I'm never taking you out again. She know better. She ain't never done that to me.
Look,
anytime I've taken her out, she ain't never got anything that she couldn't get from her.
I'm not even. You know what? You just brought up the topic of a fancy restaurant, right?
Right.
The other day, Will made me so irritated with him. So he's like, "Oh yeah, it's this new restaurant that I want to try."
In my defense, it's not. In my defense, it ain't a fancy restaurant.
Nah,
it's one of them. It's a quick. You know, it's one of them steakhouses. It's like you know how they serve steakhouse food, like they serve nothing but like hibachi, like
right.
So you get a steak hibachi or shrimp hibachi, you know.
We don't care though. I'm trying to tell my side of the story.
They sell stuff like that, but it's not like a fancy place, and the food is actually good.
No.
I like it. No, go ahead. I'm gonna tell
my side of the story
because she got chicken. It was her fault that she got chicken.
Work my nerve with that.
And one thing I know is chicken is dry.
I wanted shrimp.
Chicken is dry. Oh, she did want shrimp. You did.
Now let me tell you.
But it was jumbo shrimp. You know, jumbo shrimp is trash.
That's your opinion.
Shrimp is trash.
Can I talk?
Shrimp is garbage.
Can I talk? Because I'm irritated now. Because I remember how it tasted. Okay.
Go ahead, because we just had it yesterday and it was so good. It was so good.
Chicken is kind of dry. The chicken they used at least. So I got my rice.
Chicken is normally dry.
I ain't talking to you, Will.
Okay.
So.
Hey. I don't know if you had chicken breast before, but it is dry. And that's what you had. You had chicken breast. I'm not talking to
you at this moment because I'm still upset. So he's like, yeah, this is the new restaurant and stuff. Oh, you can get a decent amount for a decent price.
They gave you a lot. They give you a lot of food.
We ain't talking. I
got steak hibachi with my choice of 5 vegetables and my choice of sauce.
As I was saying,
for only $12 and some change.
Will,
and then it was a lot of food.
Is you gonna let me finish?
I'll tore that food up.
Hush! I ain't talking to you. Okay. As I was saying,
you're not about to badmouth them like they ain't delicious.
I would never get it from there again.
Well,
so let me tell y'all.
I'll be going back there probably tomorrow.
The chicken, right? They forgot to give me enough sauce as it is. They give me these 2 little itty bitty cups. I got this big old platter of food, and I got 2 itty bitty cups of sauce. And you got all this dry chicken on here.
You know what
I asked for pineapples in it, and then I only found 1 out of this whole platter.
She told me
what?
When we was leaving there, she saw how little the things of sauce was, and she told me, we should have went to the store. Mind you, on the way home, we almost home at this point. I'm dang near pulling the driveway. She wait till she said, you should have went to the store and got a bottle of Yum Yum sauce. That
would have went perfect because that chicken and stuff.
That Yum Yum sauce do be banging.
It's just, I've eaten from plenty of steakhouses, a decent amount, and I have never tasted no food that tasted like that. And he just like, ooh, it's so good.
Look, she didn't like it because it didn't have no sauce on it. I tore mine up. Mine was delicious. I had white onions.
I was just like,
I had green onions. I had carrots. I had broccoli, and I had mushrooms in mine. And it was steak. It was cubed up because they cut the steak up real nice, and they cooked it with the rice and all that stuff. Oh, it was so good. Oh, it was so delicious. And she said, I just put a little bit of what was it? Cholula, you know that Mexican hot sauce? I put some Cholula on mine. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be the truth. And I tore it up. And then, cause I only ate like half of it, because when I tell you it was a big old like platter of food, like it was massive.
And keep in mind, y'all.
So I ate half of it, and then the other half I threw it in the pan, and I seasoned. Because they don't season their food like that. So I threw it in a skillet with a little bit of olive oil, seasoned it. And boy, it was even better. It was even better when I got my hands on it.
Keep in mind, it's a decent platter, right?
It was
decent
big.
Size.
It was big.
So I ate some, And I had a lot left over.
What can I use for reference?
I don't know. But I ate some, and I had a lot left over, right? So I was like, my son will probably win.
Ain't got nothing in here
When I
reference.
gave it to my son, even he was just like, what is this?
He didn't like how dry the chicken was.
I was like, son, I don't know. But I'm not getting it again.
You know, that's why I don't eat a lot of chicken breasts, because it's so dry. Only way I'm going to eat chicken breasts like that is if I...
That's why I wanted shrimp.
Is if I
knew. Son just told me. I'm like, I should get shrimp on here instead of this chicken. But I was like, I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. Yeah.
Most of the time, if I eat a chicken breast, I'll take it, I'll cut it up, and I'll like fry it or something like that. But other than that, it's just like, I cannot eat a whole dry chicken breast.
Yeah.
I just cannot do it because chicken breast is so dry. That's why you get a chicken thigh. Oh, chicken thighs.
Yeah. But the next question says...
That's some good eating right there.
What weather do y'all prefer? Hot, warm, or cold? Me, I prefer cold. It be too hot in the summer. Yes, it does. It be super duper hot in the summer.
Look. You can dress for the winter. Cannot dress for you can dress for cold, you cannot dress for hot. You can go outside in the summer and just nothing on, and you will still be hot.
Yeah,
you go outside in the winter,
so basically warm.
Yeah, you can go outside in 30-degree weather, throw on a jacket, and you fine. But you go outside in the summer. See, my perfect temperature. I was just talking to her about this. It's a matter of fact, it's 61 right now. My perfect temperature is like 60, 61 degrees. That way, it ain't cold, it ain't hot. It's cool, but it's not cold. I could crack my window a little bit, get a little bit of that cold, the cool air. And then I could and it's a beautiful day, 61 degrees.
You ain't got to turn on the air conditioner.
It's cool. I don't have to wear pants because it's super cold outside. I could wear me a pair of shorts to the gym with a shirt, and I could wear a thin hoodie and work out in my hoodie and then go home.
Exactly. But anyway, y'all, we appreciate every last one of y'all for hanging out with us. If you listen on Amazon Music, Spotify, Google Podcasts, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you watching on YouTube, like, subscribe, share, comment, and have a blessed day. Peace.